What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Legend of Dragoon. As you can see, we're in the cave. We went back here so we can level up some, and we can always go up to Bale, get some more stuff we need, and then come back to the cave to level up some more. But the goal will be to get between levels 8 and 10 somewhere before we move on to Hoax, and we're at level 7 now, so, you know, leveling up for a little bit. And as you can kind of see before we get things started here, Lavitz is at 70 out of 80. We can move him to Spinning Cane when we hit Harpoon 10 more times. And Dart is already 17 out of 20 on Volcano, but he doesn't have a 3rd edition yet. So even then, we're going to work on getting to 80 before we move on to harder editions. You know, the further down the edition list you go, the harder it is to do them. So, but you don't want to be, you know, you don't want to be doing too much by leveling up is good, but of course leveling up can also be good or bad depending on the RPG or JRPG. But hopefully you didn't get poisoned. Dang it, got poisoned. And he didn't hit Harpoon. Anyway, so we gotta put a body pure on the first battle, man. That sucks. Anyway, yeah, you don't want to level up too much in some JRPGs because it can also mean your level, not your levels, but your enemies level up like you do. In this one, I don't think you have to worry about it as much. So, level up at your own pleasure, but it does take a while though too if you wait too long in one area. And so that's why limit it to level 8 to 10 in this area before you really move on. Because again, you don't want to be caught later and not leveling up enough and then be grinding something out or be stuck in a boss battle where you can't go backwards and fight enemies, or you spend so long leveling up in one area. Even though these kind of games you still have to grind and things like that, but and then I'll look here in just a minute and see. But I think the max level, I think, in this game is level 50. So it does take a while to level up in this particular game. If I remember correctly. But again, I never beat it. I got to disc 3 before. And so let me look real quick. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, the leveling process is very slow throughout the game, as you can kind of see. But the idea, though, is that people are saying by around 42 or 44 at the end of the game, but the max level would probably be 60. So they didn't make it 100 like some JRPGs. Like if you play Final Fantasy, you could grind it out until you hit level 100, until you max out everything, whatever, right? But in this particular game, you know, 42 or 44 is typical by the end of the game. 60 is seems like would be the max level. So
yes. Go. Volcano.
There you go. Our Lavitz has hit Harpoon once, so you got 9 more times with him to get that Harpoon before we can move him up to Spinning Cane, I think is the next one. But we will see that here in a little bit once we finish up Harpoon. And if you're wondering why I stayed in this area to level up, because if you didn't see, after we left Bale, the end of the last video, on the road, it typically only gives you 1 enemy at a time, and I want to level up pretty quick, so I came back in here to do some quick level ups, or even though it's not really quick, but per se, it's still quick enough where you can get multiple enemies instead of just 1 enemy at a time.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Oh, good hit. All right, Lavitz. All right, 8 more, and he'll have maxed out that one already. So even if we stay here to like level 9, you know, like 8 or 9 is good, you know, to go to Hoax, and then you could also level up a little bit after that. But between level 8 and 10 here, you know, in this area / the road leading to Hoax. Because again, we already been through Bale in video 4 and 5 really, because we finished off the snake, the boss fight here, and then went to Bale, and then we searched around for a little bit. All right, 7 more for Lavitz. And no, I'm not being a perfectionist right now, because if I was, I would just max it all the way to 99 before moving to the next one, which I'm doing that on the PlayStation 1 file, but this is the port over to the PS4, so obviously you've seen everything from the beginning. And with that, you know, I'm just gonna move on after I hit 8 or 9 here in a little bit. Just to save some time, I might move on after I hit level 8, because depending, it might take most of the stream. Dang it. Alright, 7 more still for Lavitz.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
He can still make up for it if Dart doesn't get it. Shauna can hit this bat, and then if it's Lavitz, then Lavitz can still finish the battle out. Yep. Alright, 6. Goodbye. Five more for Lavitz.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
All right.
Harpoon.
They got 3 more now. I think it's either 4 or 3. I don't know how I'm getting all these items now when before I didn't have no space in my inventory. Oh, because I actually used a couple of these to heal before. Okay, I didn't even realize that. Yeah. 4 more. Once I hit it 4 more times, it'll be at max level, just like this is. And I can move on to Spinning Cane. And for now, Volcano for Dart is now at level 2. Alright, now it's at 3. Well, it gives me more opportunities to hit Harpoon on you. That's alright.
Yes.
And Dart miss. Two. one more.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
This one should max out Lavitz's harpoon ability. And later in the game, it might find it beneficial to switch it back, but we'll get into that once we get there, though. We're not quite there yet. Alright, that maxes out harpoon for now. Unless we need to switch it back for whatever reason. I like how many camera angles they have, though, too.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Alright, if he didn't have it, he definitely has it now. Should have had it after the first one. So, let's move it up to the next one. And as you can see, he doesn't have, it has 3 through 7 still to get, but yeah, once he maxes this out, he's got to wait for level 3 to open up. So it doesn't matter if he maxes it out. But as you can see, again, same thing, the dash, just like this, except for we hit it 1 extra time. Now let's move it to Spinning Cane. And the SP, I'll tell you what that means when we get to that point, which will be in Hoax. But the damage isn't higher because we haven't adjusted the level by doing this stuff yet, but you will get it at the further and more that you do it. So, alright, so let's see Lavitz's next Spinning Cane. Oh, you've seen Volcano for a little bit, you know what that looks like by now. I've hit it quite a few times already. And Lavitz gets first dibs on the enemies too. Nice. Okay. So that's Spinning Cane, and it's only 2 hits. But you just have to make sure you hit that button at the right time. Is all. Get them healed up a little bit.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
All right. He's over in the 700s now, and it's 819 to get to level 8. So. Only reason it's taking so long is because all that experience is split up between all 3 party members, so, you know, it's not going to be quick and easy to, you know, level up, unlike other games where everybody gets the same experience. I mean, they'll still get the same experience, but it won't be full experience, it'll be only partial experience per character of the experience total. So, like, say they have 21, they each get 7 experience, which isn't much. That's why it takes so long to level up. And the grind in this game is a lot of fun, but it can take forever too. As can tell from last stream and this stream, mostly being in here leveling up. We leveled up on level 6 to level 7, and now are well on our way to level 8.
Volcano!
Alright, Lavitz, let's see it.
Spinning cane!
Alright, Sean has a max health now. And so is Dart. So Lavit's the only one that needs some health recovery. Well, until that hit anyway.
Spinning cane!
Hey, Lavit's gonna have all kinds of hits. Well, he would have, but he already hit his special twice. He didn't need to hit it a third time. Everybody's over 700 experience now. Good.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Nope. A little bit early on the second hit. Then, as you can see, they'll stop partial if they don't get the hit successfully.
Yes! Go! Volcano! Yes!
See, I missed right off the bat, so he went back. Not that I did that on purpose, because I didn't. Oh wow, I didn't think that would end the battle, but it did. Well, that sucks.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
About time the Lavit's healed anyways. Because always Dart and Shauna so far been healing a lot, but Lavit's hadn't healed at all. Oh man.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Alright, everybody's at max health. Let's see about saving real quick, since everybody's max health right now. Yep. Still level 7 though. And the gold's gone on quite a bit, as you can see. Another 200 gold gotten over 5 hours played now. So but yeah, hopefully we can finish out whatever grinding we need to do in this one, and we'll probably start in Hoax on the next stream, or head over to Hoax.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Because I don't want to spend too long down here, so, and considering how long the grind is just to get to level 8, between levels 8 and 10 for Hoax. So I'm just gonna head on once I hit level 8. Hopefully I'll hit there before the end of this stream, so that way I'm not cutting into the next stream's time, you know, as far as leveling up to level 8 for everybody.
Yes. Go. Volcano. Spinning cane. Yes. Go. Volcano.
But hope you all have been enjoying the game, even with all the grinding that's been going on in this video and last video. Again, you just don't want to be spending too long in one area either. Because if you can be level 40, you know, 244, finish the game, you don't have to be level 60, but if you want to get the grind in and level up quite a bit so that way the end is easier for you, well then, it's your prerogative. I have beaten other JRPGs in the early levels as well, rather than waiting and grinding it out like some people would.
Go. Volcano!
It certainly makes it easier as you go along if you grind some out earlier too.
Spinning cane! Spinning cane! Yes! Go! Volcano! Yes! Go! Volcano!
Getting closer. Not quite there yet though. How many additions is Dart at though? 38 out of 40. So 2 more to level 3. And he's still got 42 to go to finish the volcano.
Yes! Go! Volcano! Spinning cane!
That body purifier will come in handy for sure. Many times I've been poisoned in this cave.
Yes. Go. Volcano. Spinning cane.
See, I should have just killed the orc.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Good thing you didn't get poisoned from it though, huh?
Spinning cane.
So we might run this around an hour or so, maybe a little bit longer than an hour, depending, because I want to make sure that the grind to level 8 gets done before the end of this stream. But we shall see. Then starts already around 780 now. This is more than one enemy at a time, because that would take a million years. Because in the next video I can just run right over to Hoax.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
And again, she didn't get poisoned.
Spinning cane.
791. I see they're a little bit higher in experience to get to level 8, so I don't just want to do it for Dart, I want to do it for everybody. So, but hopefully, you know, around the hour mark, you know, if I continue, we should be able to get there. And Dart will probably by then have another addition, but maybe not too, because of the point in the game where we're at. I don't know if you have to hit a certain point before you unlock more additions or not, but I do know that some of the earlier editions unlock pretty quick.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Yeah, even with Lavitz hitting his spinning cane, it wasn't gonna take him out in one hit, which is why I moved it.
Spinning cane.
We heal her up a little bit.
Yes. Go. Volcano. Spinning cane.
Luckily, he didn't stay with a sickness
Volcano.
or poisoned.
Spinning cane. Yes. Go. Volcano.
Alright, so everybody's above 800 now. Looks like Cloud will level up next battle or two. Or not Cloud, Dart, excuse me. Been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VII lately. So, yes, this is Dart, not Cloud. Dart will level up soon, and Lavitz and Shauna will too, but they're definitely going to take more than a battle or two. They'll probably take somewhere between 5 and 10 battles before they're leveled up to level 8. And depending on how much the grind is to level 9, but I'm already kind of putting this a little bit further on the scale of how long, so I really don't want to I really don't want to prolong going to hopes, so I want to see
Yes.
how long first, and then go from there.
Volcano.
Alright, Dart level up, and as you can see, it's still a little bit. Burning Rush, new edition. So I have to keep an eye now on Dart's second edition, because once it maxes out, then I can move it. So let's look real quick. So at 47 out of 60, and as you can see, his damage 220 on this one at level 3, and at level 5 on this one 202. So the higher the level, the more damage you can do, or sometimes less depending on what it is. But that's now his third one, so he's got still 4 more after this to get. But he is now 13 away from level 4 and 33 away from maxing that out. So we started counting down, you know, for Dart. 33 more volcanoes, and then we can move it to Burning Rush. But again, the goal will just be to see how long of a grind it is to the next level. I should have looked while we were on the screen there. How long to the next level. While we're at the end results screen of the battle, this last battle, but we can do that in just a minute. For Dart.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
32 more to go to max that out for him.
Spinning cane.
Yeah, and as you can see, it's gonna take a while. 1,100 experience to, yeah, so to get to level 9. So again, once everybody's level 8, then we will go ahead and save it, and then we'll go get what we need and bail to start the next video and head on over to Hoax. But for now, I just want to finish out this video by getting everybody to level 8.
Spinning cane. Yes. Go. Volcano.
A little bit of audio issues again from the game. You know, either too many people are playing it, or just delays for whatever reason. So has nothing to do with mic issues. I thought it was in video 2, but come to find out there's a lot of things like that, bugs and fixes that they need to do since porting the game.
Yes. Go. Volcano. Spinning cane.
Alright, it looks like Shauna and Lavitz are both gonna probably next battle. They'll be wrapping up level 7 into level 8. and go back over and buy what we need from Bale, and then we'll save it when we get outside there. Hopefully this should wrap it up right here.
Yes. Touch. Guts. Vulcan. Spinning cane.
Alright, there's your level ups. And no new additions for Lavitz. Alright, so let's head on over to Bale, get what we need, and then we will save and wrap up this video.
Yes. Touch. Guts. Vulcan. Spinning cane.
Luckily, that don't affect her none. Two, three, four. Yeah, I don't care, you know, risk and encounter. I really don't care about that. Let's see here. So, I keep the body purifier. What's up? You're welcome. Alright, let's go back over to Bale, get what we need real quick, and then we will start off the next stream and heading towards Hoax.
Spinning cane.
Items. Let's use burnout. Okay. That did nothing either. Dang. Okay. I don't know about that bird, man. I gotta figure out what it, you know, like what to use against it. Let me see on the items list. Let's see. Oh. This maybe? 31 out of 32 items. I could buy another healing potion and just rest at the inn real quick. And then that's that. Then we're good. 10 gold. We can afford 10 gold. Save real quick. Now we're level 8 as well. And then you see another 300 in gold. So there's a trophy for getting 7,000 gold and still holding on to it. So, you know, eventually, you know, but not yet. Let's see here. We'll buy a healing potion from you. Alright. And then we will go ahead and save outside here. And we'll be back in a few minutes for the next edition of Legend of Dragoon as we go to Hoax. Alright, so let's go ahead and save here, and then we'll start from here and head down shortly to the next one. Alright, so I hope y'all have been enjoying this so far, and I look forward to seeing y'all on the next edition. Come check it out as we get ready to start that here in a few minutes.